Hey guys, I hope you all are doing well, and today I'm doing another personal video since you guys seem to really enjoy them. So a lot of people don't know, but when Gracie was born, she had to have surgery the day after she was born, and I'm going to backtrack. So around when I was 7 months pregnant, I started getting high blood pressure, and they put me on some blood pressure medicine that was completely safe during pregnancy. It was called labetalol, and I took that every day. And when you do have high blood pressure in pregnancy, you have to get ultrasounds and non-stress tests every single week. So I really did love getting all those ultrasounds because I have so many ultrasound photos of her. It's crazy. And I have a lot more ultrasounds than the average pregnant person, I guess, because I did have, I was considered high risk a little bit because of my high blood pressure. And when you do have high blood pressure, the placenta can sometimes not work properly, so that is why they always want to check to see that everything is going well and everything's okay with the baby. So that is what I did. So 2 weeks before I was going to have her, I knew that I was going to have to get induced because when you do have high blood pressure, they want you to have the baby around 39 weeks. So I was going to get induced around 39 weeks, but I think I was around 38 weeks when I had this one ultrasound. So at my very last ultrasound, I was around 38 weeks, and I was just a regular ultrasound that I always get every single week. I thought everything was going to be fine, but the lady was doing my ultrasound, and then they called a doctor in, and they told me that Gracie had a blockage in her small intestines, and I was so scared and so worried. So what they had me do, they transferred my care completely. I did not have the same OBGYN. I didn't have any of the same doctors. They transferred me to Johns Hopkins. So I was going to be delivering there with a bunch of new doctors because they had the best NICU team there. So that is what happened. I had a bunch of new doctors, and it was really scary because I didn't know anyone there, and it was in Baltimore. It wasn't the hospital I planned to have her at, and I really loved my doctor that I was going to deliver Gracie. So it kind of sucked because I didn't have any of the doctors or the hospital that I wanted, but as long as Gracie was in good hands and she was safe, that's all that mattered to me. And there was no reason why this happened. It's not like I did something wrong. It was just something that happened. I don't know why. It was just something, and we were so scared. It was really scary. So when I was in the hospital being induced there, I was in labor for like 2 or 3 days, and then they called a C-section, and the C-section isn't because of her blockage. That's not why I had a C-section. I was just in labor too long, and it wasn't safe for me to be in labor anymore, so they called the C-section, and I went to have my C-section. And after, there was a big NICU team in there and everything, and after I saw her and everything, they had her go to the NICU, and she was in there for 9 days. So when I went home from the hospital after 4 days, she didn't come home with me, which was really upsetting, but I knew she was in good hands. I went there every single day to see her, and she was everything to me. And the surgery, the day after I had her, it went perfect. Everything was fine, and it wasn't a complete blockage. It was just a, part blockage. It wasn't a complete blockage, if that makes any sense at all. I know there were all these medical terms that I had no idea what they were talking about, And that is pretty much what happened. And she couldn't eat for a couple days because they wanted her stomach to heal, because she does have a scar across her stomach. So that was really sad because she couldn't eat, and I knew she was hungry, but all they could do is give her her pacifier and just keep her calm that way. It was really, really sad. And I was so scared because I always hear about people having perfect babies. Like, why did this have to happen to me? Why me? I wanted her so bad, and I did everything right in my pregnancy that I could, but she had a blockage, but everything is fine now. She is perfect, and they said she will not have any issues later on in life or anything like that. Most people don't know that their baby has a blockage before they have her. I was lucky because I got ultrasounds every single week. So most people, they have their baby and they don't know their baby has a blockage until they start feeding the baby, and the baby isn't digesting food right and everything like that. So some people even go home and they have to go back to the hospital because something is going on with their baby because they're not digesting food right or they keep spitting up. So those are signs of a blockage. So I was lucky that I caught it early, and I knew that she was going to need surgery, which was so scary because she was so little. She was 8 pounds 11 ounces when she was born, and everyone in the NICU, they said she was one of the biggest babies there, because I guess a lot of babies in the NICU are like premature and very, very small and tiny, but she was pretty big compared to all of them. So everything worked out, and the reason why I did not want to tell anyone on the internet, because people are very judgmental, like so judgmental, on photos on Instagram of things I eat, of things I do, of toys that I'm getting Gracie. People are so judgmental, and I just wanted to tell you guys now because it has been almost 6 months since I had her, and it was a very, very difficult time, and I was so scared, and I can't believe I didn't tell you guys, because I told you guys now, so I'm really happy. I don't want to lie about it because it is something that happened and it was so scary. That's probably why my labor and delivery was very stressful, very scary, because I knew that she would have this surgery. But everything happens for a reason, and everything turned out fine. And I guess what she had isn't uncommon. I've heard of babies having it. I looked online, I did a lot of research when I first found out that she was going to need the surgery and she had a blockage. So they did everything they could, and I couldn't be any happier because they fixed my little girl and she is absolutely perfect. And all the doctors and everything were so nice at the hospital. Like, they had the best NICU team. All the doctors treated me so well, and everyone was super, super friendly and nice, and they treated Gracie so good. She was in such good hands, and when I wasn't at the NICU, I could call anytime asking for updates on Gracie, because there was a certain nurse and doctor assigned to her. So that is my story. I don't know if there's anything that I'm forgetting, because it has been a while. But if you have any questions, or tell me your story, if you have anything that was scary during your pregnancy or your labor or anything like that, I would love to know, because we were so scared. Like, I didn't really get to see her too much when she was first born, and it took me 3 tries to go to the NICU to see her because I was so sore from my C-section. And the first time I tried to get up and go and get in the wheelchair, I almost fainted. So it took me 3 tries to get down there to see her, and it was like 3 a.m. and I was still trying to get up because I was in such pain with my C-section. So I finally did it and I was so happy. So that is my story and what happened during my pregnancy with Gracie and my delivery. And I'm sorry about lying about it, but I wasn't ready to tell everyone because it was very personal and it was something that happened, and I was very scared to tell everyone because they probably would be like, oh my gosh, it's all your fault, you're a horrible mom, that's what you get, you deserve this. So I was not ready, but I am happy now and I am ready to tell the world because maybe I could help someone in some way or another, and know that you're not the only one that went through something with your baby when you had her or him. So I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone. This is Gracie. She wanted to say hi to everybody. Say hi. Can you say hi? She's busy looking at the fan. What? Are you gonna say hi? Let's take your bib off, even though you're very, very, very drooly. So, this is Gracie. Say hi. Do you see yourself? Do you see yourself? Say hello. Here, let's show your shirt if we can. It's a cute little shirt with a little penguin on it. Can you see it? Penguin. And her hair is getting so much lighter. Her hair was like a dark brown when she was born, and now it's turning light, and her eyes are still blue. They're like a dark blue though, so it's hard to see them. Let them see your eyes. Say hi. Say hello. Trying to get it to sit right. Can you say hi? Say hi, Gracie. Look, look, look. Say hi. Say hi. My little angel. Say, are you a little angel? And she loves blowing raspberries now as well. So that is what she likes to do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So I just wanted to show you guys her because she's in a good mood. She's happy and she's not paying attention to the camera, but that's okay. Say bye everybody. Say bye. Say bye.